Our film is called The Front Line. It's basically a thank you video to all medical workers around the world through and during this pandemic. They've inspired us, they've become heroes, so this is kind of a tribute to them. We wanted to have a story and a message that everyone could relate to.
I found it really fun, actually. Yeah, it's nice to do something a bit different and be covered in mud and lying on gravel. It's been really fun. They've been really good to me and given me things to lie on, like yoga mats and things like that. But yeah, it's been really good.
I'm feeling quite glam right now.
Just to cover up some of the yoga.
The brief for the camera really was to kind of keep as eye level as possible with our cast. So we see what she sees essentially. So as she rises, the camera rises too. Initially we see a little flash of blue in the very, very opening scene, and that then expands to the full scrubs as soon as she sort of starts to move a bit more and get up.
First thing that sprung to mind was the sound, the coughing, a ventilator, muffled talking, have them really kind of abstract. Like it's all the sounds you would hear in a hospital if you were working there or if you were actually in hospital yourself. To try and show kind of the unknown and the uncertainty that everyone was facing. So we've used the NCG3 to record a lot of the audio of the nurse, our character. We've gone through getting little sounds of her rubble as her fingers come out of it, her standing up, her feet rubbing against the floor, her clothes. Another part of the sound design is getting all the voices. So we've recorded people saying inspirational lines, lots of thank yous, clapping, cheering, all to all mix together to create these layers of sounds that will inspire our nurse to get up.
So this is framed at 235 just to give it that kind of epic and widescreen feel. So we've got a small pile of rubble, and obviously with the camera's brief was to make that look quite a bit bigger, so we shot everything quite close, quite low down, so it felt like the rubble was more on top of us and on top of our cast.
How can you make it as visual as possible? And the idea came of having it look like a war zone. It's like something's fallen down, there's been an explosion.
And do it again, action. So we shot everything slow-mo, 100 frames per second, and that was just to give us the sort of those little nuances of facial expressions that we can use and pick out exactly what we want from the shot and also give it that kind of epic feel.
So we shot the film chronologically, and one of the big challenges was making sure we decreased the usage of the smoke as every shot went on. We checked playback after every shot, and it looked really good. We're already happy with it, so we're actually quite excited to see what the edit's going to look like.